Hey, alright then. The last time I tried to play, the game crashed right at the very end. It was kind of unfortunate, but at least it was very convenient timing to happen when I was finishing a session. Fortunately, nothing seems to have been corrupted, and all I had to do was replay a few minutes to catch back up. Oops. And now, the general plan is to head for, Bodavin's hut, which is kind of along this path, more or less. But as usual, there's going to be some exploration and combat along the way, because there are things. And all things must be either killed or collected. That was nice. There is a dead water mage novice here. What an odd place for a dead novice. Okay. I can't use that magic staff, but it's... I'm actually paying attention to the stats more. It's kind of cool that it has... I guess when you smack an enemy with it as if it were a melee weapon, it does magic damage. And the stat you need is mana. And that is, like, incredibly, like, sensible. To have a magic weapon use magic stats and deal magic damage, because in the other games it was always just... You know, you had to use some amount of strength or dexterity to use a melee weapon in those games, and that just kind of was a wrench in a mage build. And I'm climbing up here because I remember there was talk of there being frogmen behind a waterfall. And I think I'm remembering right that this is the waterfall. I think I heard a weapon draw that was not my own. Yep, there it is. Oh my god. I want to check out what these frogmen are. They hit really hard. And they look kind of like orcs. Reskinned orcs. Get past this, Yeah, it definitely looks a bit like a reskinned orc. Someone is shooting arrows at me. I can barely tell what's going on with all this brush behind me. I obviously can't fight these things, but I want to just get in there and see what's going on, at least before I die. Here we go. Ow! He popped me. He's got a slingshot. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Never seen that before. Okay, well, make a note for future reference. There are frogmen behind the waterfall. Like a lurker. Thought I killed all the lurkers down there.
Nic tu nie ma.
Is there any value in weeds? Do they even sell for a gold? They do sell, well, they have a value of a gold. I assume that the sale value would still round up to 1. Am I, like, between music zones right now? What's happening? Apparently, yeah, this farm section is coded as being one song. And then when you start crossing the river, you get a different song. And they have a very similar chord that it fades in on, so you don't even really notice that they're different tracks until it gets into the actual song. But boy, that is kind of weird, just all this constant chord cutting in and out. Die, you meat bug. Nothing to be had there. Okay, now what am I gonna get out of this tree if I chop it? As I've previously discovered, it's like a random % chance for everything, right? I got a piece of wood, and 2 sticks. Probably okay with that, but if I reloaded the save, I would almost certainly get some different amount of things. It might be 3 wood and 2 sticks, or vice versa. Dragon root. Hell yeah. And a woodcutter's axe. Yeah, so we've got To the City and to Valerio's Vineyard. I think dead ahead you can see a thatched looking roof of a cottage. I think that is Bodovin the alchemist's hut. So that is where I am trying to get to, I believe. Well, these fights go a lot easier when you get a critical hit. Are we using the Gothic 2 Knight of the Raven crit formula where everything's like times 10 damage? Because if that's the case, then I should probably be getting my, oh, where's the guy? Is singing. But as I was saying before the bard interjected, I should probably be getting some points into, more points into combat skills so I can trigger those crits a little bit more consistently. We got 19 that I could dump into it, but that would get me up to almost 50. Hey, look, there's an iron ore deposit. This is another random chance to see who knows what I get out of it. A nugget, a nugget. Experience. I got 2 nugs and an XP. That definitely seems like less than it could have been. Nothing to be had there. Time to pillage the offerings to the gods. The Grace of Innos. What is this? Innos? There's a bug. Sorry, not a bug, a rat. The Grace of Innos. Innos looks upon the wearer with gracious eyes and protects him from an unknown evil. Maximum hit point bonus. That's kind of nice. Probably more useful to have that than 3 dexterity. So I can pray here, and I don't know what this is gonna do. The Adenos statue is giving generic points of protection. But if I donate gold, what do I get? Max health? Okay. That's pretty useful. But again, money being pretty tight in the early stages, is 100 gold for 10 health worth it at this stage? And 10 hit points is a fair amount. That's, what? Like 7.5% of my max health or something like that? 5%? I don't know. I have 448. I don't know, I was kind of thinking of getting... Like, I might want to buy that 300 armor from... Vite, possibly? Because its stats were... slightly better than this. You know, in the early stages, every little bit helps. But generally speaking, I'm always super conservative with how I spend my limited resources, and not just these games, but all games in general, because I have like a phobia of wasting resources and regretting decisions later, so I usually prefer to stockpile up to a certain point. And then once I start feeling comfortable with what I have and the situations, I can invest. Oh, come on, give me something. See, I got no practical reward from that. What if I had saved before? Could I have reloaded and then gotten 3 or 4 nugs out of it? Also, there might be something in this lake. Indeed there is! Amulet of Strong Bones! I either remembered that from the first time I played, or I just had a really strong intuition about this looking like a place where things would flow down and wind up submerged. Ay, the mud turtle hits like a mother. The mud turtle, almost as strong as a frogman. But is this like a completely new model and animation set, or is this being modeled after like a mole rat or something? And they just slapped a shell on its back. Oops. Can it climb up this rock? Yes, it can. Aye, goodness. Not cool, Mr. Turtle. goblins around too, jeez. More mud turtles. Well, it is certainly well armored. I could spend like 30 bolts trying to kill that thing. Guess I could also cast a magic spell. Run away! We've got 2 ice arrows and 2 fireballs, plus a couple of more useful things that I probably shouldn't be spending it on, but I don't know. I'm not gonna spend those on a mud turtle. I don't think I care to spend the 20 bolts or whatever it's gonna take to kill the mud turtle. How many do I even have? Is it under weapons? I got 41 bolts, 71 arrows. I don't suppose that 3 dexterity is going to make a noticeable difference on my crossbow damage, will it? Ow, 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 ow. Go away. Don't get up to me. Oh, he swims really fast. Look at that. What? Target the turtle. What? I didn't see an XP flash. Did I, like, have a brain aneurysm? What happened? I did not see how much XP I got for that. Either I blinked or it didn't show it to me. And I cannot loot the mud turtle while it's underwater. I can pick other items up, but not the mud turtle. Very strange. Well, I guess with that, I am now fed up with the mud turtle and can say I definitely do not care to deal with it right now. The amount of ammo it's going to take to kill, general hassle of dealing with it, not worth it. Aye. God. What? I'm trying to press the action button to pick stuff up and I'm diving. That mud turtle gonna harass me if I try to swim, dive to grab all this stuff. Silver candle holder. It kind of looks like he's... Where is all the stuff? Camera. Apparently the action button is the swim button, which is not what I'm used to doing. I've been conditioned to press the jump button for swimming. And so trying to press the action button to pick stuff up while underwater and swimming instead of picking up was mildly annoying. Isn't there something else under here? Like, something that looked more like a weapon or a spell or a amulet? Oh god, the turtle. This turtle is just a real thorn in my side right now. I don't want to mess with it, but he wants to mess with me. Oh, there's more. Goodness gracious. Alright, you stay out of the water and let me try to get this amulet wherever it is. Leather bellows. Amulet of strong bones. Oh no, he's like right on top of me. Go, 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 go. Leather bellows. That is not a leather bellows. There it is. Maybe the turtle can't dive. So I might be safe under here. There may still be another mule myrtle somewhere. Oh god. He's right behind me. Run away! Run away! Please run! Run! Thank you. Alright, so there is seemingly one remaining mule myrtle. Maybe I can find it. There it is. Oh god, turn left. What do you... No. Go. Swim forward. Ah, alright. These slow lumbering turtles. Like to avoid them. Nobody is coming to pester me, as far as I can tell. So what do we got? Blunt protection 10. This turtle is kind of moseying over here. Why is he doing that? This one too? What is going on? This is the invasion of the turtles. Like, just go away and leave me alone, please. Okay. Didn't I get a leather bellows? Is that different from the leather pouch I just opened? Here it is. Vagrant. Now, where are these turtles gonna be? Anybody? Yeah, you stay in your lane. Let me chop some wood in peace. One piece of wood. One piece of wood. One piece of wood. 2 sticks.
Wszechobecna wciąż otacza nas, gdy słońca przyświeca nam blask.
Okay, he wants to talk to me.
Przez mgły widzę wyspę jak z dziecinnych snów. Jakże chciałbym zobaczyć ją znów.
Ładna piosenka.
Kiedyś, gdy byłem młodszy, to i głos miałem mniej zdarty. Ale cieszę się, że ci się podobała.
Who are you?
Kim jesteś?
Na imię mi Terry. Jestem wędrownym śpiewakiem i w ten sposób zarabiam na życie.
Chyba nie masz tu dużej publiczności.
Kiedyś było lepiej, ale dzisiaj większość moich słuchaczy to zwierzęta i krople deszczu.
Da się wyżyć ze śpiewania?
Da się, jeśli masz wysoko postawionych znajomych i dach nad głową. Dzisiaj jednak nikt już nie docenia wędrownych śpiewaków. Ale żyć to jakoś żyje. Tu ubiję kretoszczura, tam podkradnę jaja ścierwojada. No i jak mam szczęście, to podróżni rzucą monetą.
Yeah, this time period of history and the current political state of whatever's going on here with like the war and refugees is not really a conducive environment for live entertainment. You gotta be like exclusively in the employ of the extreme upper class, basically.
Trzymaj. Co słychać?
U mnie w porządku. Cieszę się pięknem natury, podśpiewuję ulubione piosenki. Nie mam powodów do narzekań.
Co słychać?
U mnie w porządku.
His name is Terry. Did he ever actually introduce himself as Terry, or did I zone out again and miss it? To the vineyard. That's where the mud turtles, and there's a gobo somewhere up there.
Przez mgły widzę wyspę jak z dziecinnych snów. Jakże chciałbym zobaczyć ją znów. Te wieże strzeliste wśród chmur nikną gdzieś, skąd boska dochodzi mnie pieśń. Głos karwy nadaje jej czcigodny ton do nocy.
More wood. I'm getting lots of wood from this one. How much? I got 12 pieces of wood. And then I've got 21 sticks that I can use for ammunition or shish kebabs or whatever else.
Jakże chciałbym zobaczyć ją znów. Te wieże strzeliste wśród chmur nikną gdzieś, skąd boska dochodzi mnie pieśń.
There. I was thinking there might have been a blue elder, but I guess I picked it up. I hear goblins. I do not see goblins. I have collected goblin berries. Holy crap, the adult mole rats are lethal. I mean, I was not expecting to get hammered that hard by mole rats.
przyświeca nam blask. Po zmroku do duchów zwracamy się, co mogą powiedzieć, któż wie. Czy prawdę poznamy przyszłości swej ślad, czy tylko odpowie nam wiatr? Z dziecinnych snów, jakże chciałbym zobaczyć ją znów.
I'm hoping that I can sleep in Bodovin's personal bed and not have to use my own healing supplies.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Nothing to be had there. Okay.
Bez właściwego klucza nigdy
I'll
tego
never
nie
get this
otworzę.
open without the right key. Now note that there are no fiery scavengers or whatever out here. And if I had been exploring this place before having this quest, I believe this door would have been one of those, like, it just doesn't open situations. Not even like a, you need the right key. I think it might have just literally said, like, this door doesn't open right now or something. This was one of those things in my impressions video where I was like, I don't really like the way they did that, because it's just extremely linear quest scripting about not being able to even interact with this guy until the quest allows you to, and then spawning things that probably didn't need to be spawned, and all this other stuff that was kind of annoyed me. Excuse me while I go sleep in your personal bed. I'll sleep all day. And then I will steal from your personal chest. Yeah, don't mind me.
Łapy precz!
Yep, he saw me. Of course he saw me. Okay, so go about your business. And don't mind me. Ah, that was easy. I get a healing herb, a mushroom, extract of healing, and water bottles. At least I didn't waste any lockpicks on it. You know, for any other person, if they had just human skeletons standing up on displays in their personal home, that would be a very disturbing sign of psychopath. But when you see it in an alchemist's hut, you're like, ah, whatever, it's just anatomy. Can I take this? Does he care? Summon wolf. I should probably save just in case, so I don't have to re-pick that lock. Blank parchment. Summon wolf. Alright. More blank parchment. And here are potions I can steal if he's not looking at me. Stop looking at me. Oh, yeah, and here's another thing. Here's a book stand that you literally cannot read until the quest allows you to. Okay. Yoink. Whoops. Ah. I have an elixir that heals for 75% health. Now to chat
Hey.
up Mr. Bodovin.
Ty jesteś Bodowin?
Nikt cię nie nauczył, żeby nie przeszkadzać alchemikowi podczas pracy? Jeden zły ruch i wywołałbym reakcję, która spaliłaby nie tylko nas, ale i całą chatę. Dobra, skoro już mi przerwałeś, to gadaj, czego chcesz i mów, kto cię przysłał. Niech zgadnę. Kurt, prawda?
Kurt!
Skąd ty?
W moim wieku niewiele jest w stanie mnie zaskoczyć. Czego potrzebuje ten stary zrzęda?
Mój brat został urządlony przez krwiopijcę w pobliżu wioski Silbach. Jego stan zaczął się znacznie pogarszać. Potrzebujemy dla niego lekarstwa.
Krwiopijce. Krwiopijce. Dla was wszystko to krwiopijce. Wiesz chociaż jakiego był rodzaju? Jesteś pewny, że nie był to truteń? Truciznę jednych leczy się w zupełnie inny sposób niż drugich. Podanie złego specyfiku może mieć katastrofalne skutki. Zanim jednak zacznę dla ciebie pracować, powiedz, czy masz chociaż kilka sztuk złota? Nie będę pomagać za darmo kolejnemu niewdzięcznemu wieśniakowi.
Watch him ask for like 500 gold, something ridiculous. I thought you were friends with Kurt.
Myślałem, że przyjaźnisz się z Kurtem.
Przyjaźnie? Ten staruch tak ci naopowiadał. Owszem, kilka razy dobiłem z nim targu, ale to nie znaczy, że będę za darmo przygotowywał dla niego specyfiki. Takie rzeczy nie są tanie. Masz złoto czy nie?
Złoto nie będzie problemem.
Patrząc na ciebie, trudno mi w to uwierzyć, ale niech będzie. Skoro nie wiesz nawet, co urządliło twojego brata, to podejdź do jednego z pulpitów w mojej pracowni. Mam tam księgę o gatunkach krwiopijców. Sprawdź, czy jeden z opisów nie pasuje do tego, którego szukamy.
Now I can read up and learn about blood flies. Blood flies are extremely disgusting creatures inhabiting almost every corner of the kingdom of Myrtana. There are even desert blood flies enduring the heat and dryness of the desolate wilderness. Blood fly that lives in the Valley of Mines on the island of Chronicles, despite its bright color, is not as venomous. More dangerous specimens lurk on the island of Archolos. Besides the common blood flies, marshes are often home to green swamp blood flies. They circle over the wetlands near swamp drones. The venom of both of these creatures is capable of inflicting suffering for days. No less dangerous is the river blood fly found in the woods near bodies of water. Someone who has never come into contact with their venom may even come close to death. So yes, it was definitely a river blood fly. I already know, but I'm going to
Jak
ask
idzie
this.
praca?
Kiedy akurat nikt mi nie przeszkadza, to całkiem nieźle.
Już wiem, jaki krwiopijca urządlił mojego brata. To był
River bloodfly.
krwiopijca rzeczny.
Tak, krwiopijca rzeczny potrafi być wyjątkowo niebezpieczny. Te szkodniki są naprawdę
I don't know that they're
Mieliście
rare. I
pecha,
find
że
them
akurat na
everywhere.
niego trafiliście. Skoro już wiemy, co urządziło twojego brata, to można się brać za przygotowanie eliksiru. Cholera! Skoro mowa o szkodnikach, te przeklęte bestie znowu rujnują moją uprawę ognistego ziela. Zajmij się nimi, a ja w międzyczasie sprawdzę, czy mam wszystkie potrzebne składniki. Weź jeszcze to, może ci się przydać.
And now they just appear. I think if I had had the camera positioned like here, we would have even seen them just appear out of thin air. Wait, doesn't he give me like... Did he give me a thing? Yes, he did.
Odłóż broń. No proszę, jednak można.
Let me just see if I can get that camera angle. I'll skip all the dialogue, try to make this fast. Hey, you.
ty!
Alright, now open the door. And I think if the camera will position itself right, we might be able to see.
Już wiem, jaki krwiopijca urządlił mojego brata. To był
River Bloodfly.
krwiopijca rzeczny.
Tak, krwiopijca rzeczny
if
potrafi
it does
być
that, we
wyjątkowo
might not.
niebezpieczny. Te szkodniki są naprawdę rzadkie. Mieliście pecha, że akurat na niego trafiliście. Skoro już wiemy, co urządziło twojego brata, to można się brać za...
That was not what I wanted, but when I did this originally, on my first playthrough of Chapter 1 3 years ago, the camera was, I think, conveniently, like, looking right out the door. I don't remember if I have footage of that, so I kind of want to make sure I get that. Oh god, open up. Stay open.
Tak.
That's even worse.
Za...
Alright, fine. Just have to hope I have that footage from my first playthrough still on a hard drive, or
Odłóż broń.
crop it out of the impressions video that I think I captured it in.
Niczego tu nie znajdę. Niczego tu nie znajdę.
But so, yeah, in this one little quest interaction, we have a hut that you can't do anything with until the quest allows you to. A book stand you can't interact with until the quest allows you to. Monsters that you can't fight until the quest allows you to. And you're just like, oh man, like, couldn't this have been made to be a little bit more organic? With at least getting to come here and meet him and read his stuff before the quest happens, regardless of whether you need to find him or not. And then, like, maybe have these 6 scavengers, like, either in the area for you to kill already, and then you can just tell Bodavin, yeah, I already dealt with that, or have them spawn somewhere a little bit farther away so that it's more plausible that they could have wandered in while you were talking. You know, it's just a couple of little things like that that
Hej,
are a little bit
Sprawa
annoying.
rozwiązana?
co się stało tym ścierwojadom?
Od jakiegoś czasu pracuję nad wyhodowaniem roślin potrzebnych mi do stworzenia nowej, przełomowej mikstury. Nie ma co wchodzić w szczegóły i tak niewiele byś zrozumiał. Wygląda na to, że mam wszystko, czego potrzeba do sporządzenia odtrutki. Jej przygotowanie zajmie mi chwilę. Pewnie opróżnię swój magazyn z większości rzadkich specyfików. Dostawy od gildii kupieckiej docierają do mnie coraz rzadziej. Ich gońce chyba sami zużywają moje składniki. Złożyłem już na nich kilka skarg. Tak czy inaczej, potrzebuję nowego dostawcy kilku towarów. Rozwieź te ogłoszenia w Silbach. Może któryś z wioskowych głupków będzie miał coś przydatnego.
Kiedy mikstura będzie gotowa?
Przecież dopiero zacząłem ją przygotowywać. Przyjdź do mnie jutro.
I'll be back. What does the official journal say? Bodavin is preparing the antidote for Yorn, but it will take him some time. I will better get back to him tomorrow. The alchemist also asked me to do a little errand for him. Perhaps if I do what he asks, I'll have grounds to negotiate a lower price for the antidote. This is another thing, is I keep noticing in these journal entries and things, the I'll better get back to him is not quite right. It really should be I''D, as in I had better get back to him. It's like one of those, I guess it's like subjunctive case or something like that. Like it's like a future tense, but it's also like a hypothetical. If you're gonna say better, then it's like I'll get back to him tomorrow versus I'd better get back to him tomorrow. Obviously, it doesn't matter whatsoever. You understand what it says, fine. And all the translations in this are really pretty good. But every now and then, there's something like that where you go, okay. Clearly, this was not written in the original English language.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Are these regular blood flies? Yeah, because they're not next to a river. Nothing to be had. Nothing to plunder. That's the line. Ah. Please draw a sword.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Nothing to be had there. So I don't really know exactly where these roads lead. There's supposed to be a vineyard somewhere up here. Oh, hello. I don't think I will explore too far in this direction, since the quest is to go back and be an errand boy by putting supply notices up on the notice boards. But I do want to at least kind of poke around and see what's around the corner and have a little bit better lay of the land. what to expect when I eventually get back here later. And I'm just finding like a surprising amount of these important crafting items. I got 3 dragon roots. Don't I have like 3 or 4 berries, goblin berries, 3 king sorrels? I don't remember if I think you can make permanent potions for health and mana, and they might need the roots. Still quite a ways away from a level up. Definitely want to be careful with the gobos. And actually, those buildings in the distance make me think that might be the city, for all I know. Okay, perfect. Only one gobo. Ay, ay, ay. Little nimble bastard. Sticks and fishes. I think I've just got the one aggroed. No, I got both of them. It doesn't matter if you get a couple of crits, though.
Nie ma czego plądrować.
Nothing to plunder. There's definitely a hidden area past that wolf. Ooh, a light spell, but I need to know the first circle of magic to use it. And I don't think I can unless I find one more book. Could be wrong about that, but I only have one of 2 books for the first circle. Let's check in this direction here. Ay, ay, ay. Got a little bit dumb decision there to strafe. So what is an Eastern Violet actually good for? 7 health and mana. Grows only in areas distant from human settlements. Hello. I like the mole rat, it does so much more damage than it seems like it should. Boy, that's tempting. If those are adult lurkers, though, they're probably gonna hit really hard. But you know there's got to be good loot down at the bottom of that pond. What can I eat? Digger meat tripe. I can have an herb stew. Grape tart. Roast insects, that's what I want to munch on. And I do have all these mule myrtles that heal for 60. And like that seems like a great value for health. But again, I'm just paranoid because what if I need those to make seaweed or something, you know? I already ate a bunch of forest berries that could have been useful for a hunter's delight or whatever. These look like stronger goblins. I don't like that. They actually die fairly easily. That last one was a nimble little bastard. If I can just lure them out a little more carefully, I can get through that fight. Might not be able to. They kind of seem like they all aggro as soon as one sees me. Well, maybe I just pulled 2 or 3. Just those 2 by themselves knocked out quite a bit of my health. There's the RNG with just needing those quick critical hits to really knock them out before they can... Oh, a varied diet improves your health, plus 5. See, like, that's one of the things, is you're supposed to eat a bunch of different foods to get permanent stat bonuses. See the 2, so I might be okay to just... Oh. God, quit moving. It's like a wolf fighting something. I don't know what or where. What am I gonna get? 1 nugget. 2 nuggets. 1 nugget. Nothing. Is this gonna be one of those caves that, like, is deceptively large and leads to, like, huge giant-ass network of caves on the other half of the island. Or I think, yeah, I'll just clear out this cave, and the next thing you know, it's been like 2 hours, and I'm... Well, that guy just popped out of nowhere. You know, he looks like a warrior. I don't want to fight a warrior and a bunch of gobos. Nice thing about fighting the gobos, though, is they drop the sticks that I can use to make more ammo. And shashlish. Shashlish. Shish kebabs. Okay. Might be a warrior. Might be just a regular goblin. I don't think that's chainmail he's wearing. Yep, regular gobo. Aha! Oh dear. Thank you, sound effect, for stopping. There's the warrior. He's waiting to ambush. Still in combat music. This warrior's gonna kill me in like 2 hits. Especially with my health down to 50%. Yep. Got a few good hits on him, though. Let's see if I can do this without needing to heal first. Probably will have to. No! He snuck around my side. I have a strong suspicion that this mod has tweaked the stagger effects for monsters, because it was always a fun tactic of mine to oh dear, go away, go away. To basically corner enemies against a wall and just, you could chain stun them by doing this, and I have not had much success with that tactic in this particular mod. It's like the enemies seem to ignore stagger on a more consistent basis to avoid getting chain stunned like that. I don't know if that's a deliberate choice that the designers made, or what. God. This guy is such a pain. The fight either goes fairly easily, or it's insanely hard, just based on the luck of critical hits and how he chooses to move. If he's gonna be like a ninja sliding around all my flanks constantly and I just keep missing him. What in the world is going on? Now I'm like glitching out and flying over top of things and can't see with these vines in my face. Damn it. Okay, so I can't even block Goblin with a sword. I thought you could block weapons. Let me just try to confirm that. Yeah, you can't block a goblin even though he's swinging a sword at you. Good grief. The fight really feels like it shouldn't have been that hard. Oh, excuse me. He just moves around so damn fast. How much health do I have? 106 out of 161.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Okay, so what was this? Arnie's Doom. That seems pretty cool. I got a willow bow that does 15 damage. Was there something else I picked up? I thought there was some other unique sounding name for something. Maybe not.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Nothing to be had. I wonder if Arnie's Doom is supposed to be a reference to something? this goblin is being so melodramatic. Whole lot of not much. Alright, so where is this spitting me out? This is above the path I was just on. And that really does look like the city to me. There's that little pond area that I was looking at earlier. Seemingly no items in sight up here. No other ledges to climb. So where is this path going to lead me? Is it going to connect back to this little side route over here? A lot of wolves. I don't really want to fight a whole pack of wolves. Whoa, hello. Can't tell if any of them aggroed me or not. It'd be cool if like one or two ran over here so they can be separated. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. All right. Okay, here they come. No. Much easier when you get a couple of crits. King Sorrel. Heyo. That's pretty nice. Okay. This is starting to look familiar to me. Kind of remember this area. King Sorrel just randomly hanging out. So this says to the city, and that says to Valeria's vineyard. So somewhere along this path I skipped the vineyard. by going along the hidden cave path to the side, so maybe the vineyard is like up here or something. And this is, I think, just about the extent of how far I want to go. This thing's like been long dead. He's got his rib cages exposed. What is happening? There's like a, oh my god, black wolf. And a troll. I'm about to die. Yep. So maybe I won't go that far. I was kind of getting to the limit of where I wanted to draw my limit to turn back and start heading for town again. But actually, if I remember right, there's probably a fast travel guy not too far up the road from here whom I could pay to basically teleport me back to Silbach. But of course that costs money, and it denies me the opportunity to explore and kill things and find things. Oh dear. You know what will also deny me the opportunity is falling to my death. I did not expect the ground to just disappear underneath my feet so quickly. It's such a steep slope.
Nic tu nie ma, tu nie ma czego plądrować.
Nothing to plunder. Oh, the almighty mole rat. Thing that hits like a tank. Not so tough when you're getting crit with one hit, are you? Now he's like, there we go. They sure like falling into this little nook behind the post. How am I doing on time? 1 hour and 18 minutes. Feels like I've been playing a lot longer than that. Oh, this must be the vineyard, like, right ahead. Get back here. Oh, ain't that nice? A pretty little vineyard just up in the mountaintops. I don't really want to do any, like, questing or interaction up here, but just kind of want to stick my head in and take a look at what's going on. This seems like it could be a little hub where I might pick up a couple of quests and things, so I'm already sidetracked enough with the exploration I'm doing, so I should probably stay a little bit focused on the quest that I've been ignoring. Goodness, there's a lot of stuff here, and I don't have a map yet, so I can't really verify the distance I have to travel to get back to town.
Nie ma czego plądrować.
I get a signpost telling me a direction, please. That's to the monastery, so I need to go right. Assuming that this will take me back to Silbach. Wrong button. What do I have that's worth eating? Mushroom stew? I guess at some point if I eat enough mushroom stew I will get a +5 bonus to my mana. I think I remember one of those tutorial books said something like special properties are not lost when they're used in a recipe. I hope that's right. River Bloodfly is gonna kick my ass. Or not. Yeah, it's not too bad. You remember when Bodavin was like, yeah, river bloodflies are rare? It seems like anywhere there's a river bloodflies, so I don't think they're all that rare. Aye, aye. Damn it. I can't believe I didn't die. This one's gonna kill me, though. I don't know that I can run away from him. Yeah, you leave me alone. Buzz off. Ah. He's like way up in the sky. Come on now. There he goes.
Nic tu nie ma.
Nothing there. I think the right... Well, yeah, the path just goes down that way, so that's really the only way to go. Get back to the city. But of course, there's, like, interesting things to explore over here. Like, we've got this tiered waterfall, and there's, like, more water and swampy stuff over here. Actually, this is, this is where that, ramshackle hut with the busted up roof and the locked chest was. So that means that the manor is right below me, so I could just go this way and get back to town that way. But it would be cool to explore this way if I can. Oh, nothing to grab there. I have a feeling I'm setting myself up for disappointment. Oh, I might be setting myself up for death. Maybe not. Okay. I don't know. The fact that there was no easy way up there makes me think that there's probably nothing up there. Although if I were a game designer, I would be putting like the ultimate weapon up on top of here to reward the player for determination and trying to get into really difficult out of the way areas. Ooh, not quite. Alright, I give up. With my health as low as it is, I don't really want to keep exploring and getting into too many fights, because don't want to have to keep using more healing supplies if I can just get back to town and use a bed. Summon wolf. So if I go back that way, I think it looks like I only have to fight maybe 3 goblins and then run past a mud turtle. And it should be smooth sailing back to town. So let's see if I can do that without needing to use a healing item. Try to do this while conserving my supplies. Let's double check. A couple of river myrtles that I missed. Might be getting both of them. Well, this will be easier to get one now. Oh, this other guy just decided to jump in. But it matters not. Now here's the next question. Did the other games reset your camera angle like this one does? So I'm the type of player who just uses keyboard only, but I do like to use the mouse occasionally to set a different angle and zoom level, you know? Just... the mouse never felt good in Gothic 1, and that's just how I've been conditioned to use just the keyboard with, like, old-school tank-style controls. But, for example, I have the camera aimed down. Well, the camera is raised and pointing down so I can see the path. But then as soon as I go into this goblin's inventory, it resets to, like, behind the back again. And so then I have to reach over and readjust the mouse to keep looking. And I don't remember if that was a thing in the other games where you had to reset the camera after every little thing all the time. Now I'm up to a nice 535 gold. With some things of value that I can sell. This Arnie's Doom might be worth a whopping 7 gold or something stupid like that. And candlestick. That could sell for, like, you know, a few gold as well. I might be able to afford to buy some armor. Do we have any new notices? There are none. I will put Bodevin's notice. Actually, can I read these first? I will buy goods. I will pay handsomely for the delivery to me of the following ingredients kept in good condition. 10 bottles of spirit, powdered magical ore of any amount, a box of alchemical flasks, to those who have had occasion to be on Corinus or traded with the merchants there, secretion from the eyes of a black troll. Okay. Now I'm at 29 learning points. That's almost enough to get to master or whatever on one-handed. But this, I don't know if this game is going to cost double learning points past fighter status, so I might not be able to get that far. Angry farmer. Hello.
Kolejny przybłęda? Tego już za wiele. Pokażę ci, gdzie raki dzimują.
Oh, you picked the wrong time to try to fight me, buddy. I guess he picked the best time to try to fight me if he's, because I came in here with such little health. It was the wrong time for me, but I got lucky with a crit, I guess. But so far, I have, like, no stronger weapons to be aspiring
Mój łeb.
to equip.
Silny jesteś. Pokonałeś mnie. Ale to nie oznacza, że jesteś tu mile widziany.
I think that might have been one of those random encounters. But since I have no specific goal, there's like no stronger weapon that I'm trying to equip. I don't have a strong motivation to dump more points into strength. Unless I just want to boost my base damage value or my crit damage value, whichever one it is. I'm not really using ranged weapons much. I thought perhaps I would use the crossbow a bit, but might be worth dumping some points into it, I guess. Alchemy. That would probably be nice to learn. I can make potions out of some of these healing plants and not have to fiddle around with the cooking recipes so much. So what does this need? 10 learning points. Okay. I may experiment with that. Let's see what the actual ingredient requirements are. Actually, did I ever... This looks like a suspicious little area. Oh, well, I did miss a saw. And a pouch. Does that mean I can use a tree saw now? Yay! I can do idle animations. But more importantly, I found 15 bucks, or 10 bucks. I don't suppose I can brew speed potions with basic alchemy, can I? The errand boy. I just placed all the notices on the boards. I can go back to Bodovin. And officially, he said to come back tomorrow. So I should go and rest anyway, but it might be that you just have to, traveling trader, what in the world? It might be that just after getting the notice boards placed, that's all you need to do. But I'm gonna sleep anyway, just to heal and pass time to daylight. Let's trade.
Pohandlujmy.
Show me your goods. Okay, here we go. This one does finally something that does... Oh wait, it's 50 damage. My weapon does 50. It's not gonna let me highlight it, is it? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure mine does 50 damage, so... Really not much better. It does have 15 armor piercing, which is good. A bestiary on zombies, and a foreigner's guide to Archolos. Nothing really all that desirable. I mean, apples, I guess. If I buy these, you know, I get more strength out of them, and I thought I read raspberries did something. I could spend like 25 gold to get 5 more apples and get me closer to +1 strength or whatever. Maybe raspberries give +1 dex after 25. This feels like something I should look up to know if know what I'm doing before I do it. Okay, so it does appear that my hunch was correct, and the raspberries will give me dexterity for every, I guess, 25 that I consume. So maybe I'll just go ahead and buy some raspberries and apples from them, just that way I have the supply. And these, again, I don't know. It'd be nice to have, but maybe I'll get another opportunity to get those books later.
Mogłem ci powiedzieć wcześniej.
Is there anybody else interesting around here? No one immediately jumps out to me. Let me talk to Paulus and see what he's gonna charge for combat training.
Ej, ty. Zacznijmy trening.
Jesteś za dobry. Niczego więcej cię nie nauczę.
Well, he won't teach me anything. So who can teach me better than what I already have? Nobody? Lokvar, Kipper, Marcus, Allcard. I don't think anybody in Silbach can teach me more combat than what I already have. That decision has been made for me, I guess. Where's Thorsten? I want to double check his inventory, see if he's got any better weapons or blueprints that I might be interested in. Show me your goods.
Pokaż.
So that does 60 damage, but it's a 40 dex weapon. A lot of dex weapons up top. So yeah, all of these are inferior to what I already crafted. Dexterity, strength, thorn. Whoops. This one gives a bonus to one-handed, and this one gives 10 armor piercing. You know, so this might be worth it. Because if the 10 armor piercing is just like straight negating damage reduction, then that means it's effectively 10 damage. But depending on the order of operations for how the damage calculation is done, it's possible it might do more damage. Because, like, if the enemy has, say, 20 armor and I'm doing 50 raw damage, then that means traditionally 30 damage. But if this is, like, effectively reducing their damage by their armor by 10, and they have 10 armor and I'm doing 40 damage, in that case it's still only 30, so no net gain. So I'm not really sure if that's any better or not. This one's pretty good. I didn't realize there were, I guess it's a staff. The graphic shows a battle axe, but I was saying, like, that would be weird to have a battle axe, two-handed battle axe requiring dexterity. That one's good, but it's a two-hander, which I don't really have invested in. So yeah, not a whole lot of really good options for me. I guess I'll buy all of his irons or his steel for free.
Czas na mnie.
Does Uwe have any new stock?
Pokaż.
Just the 9 lockpicks. He does have a raspberry and an apple. Sure, why not? And Zeke is still hanging out at his daughter's grave.
Hej, ty.
Hey, you.
Trzymasz.
Odkąd załatw...
Yeah. You might want to go to bed at some point, buddy. And where is... So if I learn basic alchemy, will I have to buy recipes and then need a bunch of weird gimmicky ingredients? What does that say? If I want to brew a potion, I will need an empty flask and the right ingredients. With these, I can prepare the right potion on the alchemist's table. So I need a knotweed and healing plants. For essences, and essences do actually not a lot of healing right now, 20%. I think I read that these, like, improve with your mana. Like, your magic stat makes them better.
Hej.
Blue Elder. Let's see what that is. Or what it needs. Well, these things are all, like, pretty darn expensive. Writings.
Rozumiem.
Lab, water bottle, snapper weed, and so that's doable. Potions from seeds. I have yet to get anything seed-wise, have I? They were talking about, like, getting seeds out of creatures' stomachs or whatever. Repair poison joints, crush magic ore nuggets. Maybe not. Restoration potions, healing potion. How much do water bottles cost to buy?
Hej.
Show me your goods. So water bottles are... They cost 5 each. There's some cost there. Let me get him to train my magic power and see if I can perceive a noticeable effect on potion healing, if I remembered that correctly or not. Okay, so now I have 32 mana. Do my healing potions do any more? Okay, so that did not improve those. I might have read something wrong or misremembered what it affects. Possible that it affects the magic damage of some of the spells or something with a higher mana value. So yeah. Yeah. Not looking good right now, just because the material cost to buy the potion bottles is gonna be somewhat cost prohibitive at this stage of the game. They don't have a lot of ones to spare, and if I'm trying to buy, 10 bottles to make 10 potions, and that's 50 bucks right there. And I only have so many healing plants. God, I keep forgetting to untoggle shift. So I could make, what was it, maybe 9 of these, or however many. So I guess I'll just keep cooking stuff for the time being, while it is more cost-effective to do so now. Especially since some of these recipes are going to heal, 30% of my health. Whereas the potions are only healing 20%. Let's see, what do I have for meat-wise? I've got 18 rat meat and 22 scavenger meat. Do I have anything that uses wolf or mole rat specifically? 'Cause that might be preferable to use as my any meats. This needs the wolf meat. Rat meat for this, of course. I think I want to set my any meat to use mole rat meat, because that one, as of right now, does not have a special ingredient or special recipe attached to it. So now scavenger is not used, and raw mole rat will be used. So now if I go into... Well, what is my vegetable set to? Is that still like parsley or something? Parsley, carrot, turnip. And 9 turnips. 9 parsley. 7 carrots. I want to save the pumpkins for the scavenger, whatever. Scavenger pumpkin shashlik. Shashlik. I need 3 fried scavengers, and then the hunters, whatever, was 3 fried wolf meats. So let me fry up some meat. Wolf meat. I'd like to have not... God, I don't want to do 10. Because I want to fry up 9 of these, so I don't want to have to go 9 times on all this. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, and then plus 5 is 9, and then scavenger meat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I did press scavenger, right? I am in scavenger. Oh god, fry the meat. 5 back, so now I need to make some bug meat and rat meat for those other things too. God. Okay, so what do I need? I want to make 3 of these. I want to make the hunter's specialty and want to make 3 of these. Kind of a shame I have to use a snapper weed for the fish meal. This one doesn't heal as much. I got that already. So what's the rat on a stick is 2 rat meat and a heavy branch. I got plenty of sticks at this point, but what was the insects? That's 2... I don't have any cabbage. Hearty leftovers is pretty good. So let me just go ahead and do some rat meat and some bug meat. It's a nice round number, 10. I'll do 10 of each, I guess. Prepare a meal. Now I can make a... Oh no! Did I do that wrong? I needed to use raw bug meat? I don't even remember where this is. This was, when I was doing the alchemy. Alright, well, I don't want to waste all that bug meat, so I'm gonna pause the recording, and then I'm gonna reload the save and make all this stupid-ass food in the proper way, so be right back. Alrighty, so I have fixed the bug issue by not grilling the bug meat before putting pepper on it, apparently. So now I can just make a few other healing items here. I'm kind of inclined to make, what was it, the party leftovers broth, make a couple of those. Maybe another thing of mushroom stew. Alright, that's probably enough to get by for the time being. Where's the... Okay, so I still got 7 more at me. And once again, I will reiterate that this is why I don't like the cooking in this game, is it's just way too fiddly. Needing to cycle through so many of those sub-menus and doing things one at a time and toggling what you want to be used for any meat or any vegetable on and off based on the supply you have, and some things needed to be cooked or prepared from a fried state versus a raw state, and comparing and contrasting like what is going to be the most optimal use of the resources you have, and like, if I use these ingredients for this one instead of this other recipe, it will give me more bang for my buck, and just all this other decision-making that normally I enjoy when it comes to things like character building and allocating stats and progression in an RPG, but for this game, like, it's... all of that decision-making is just in service of restoring health so that I can continue playing the game. And so going through all that process just feels like it's delaying the time it takes for me to get back into playing the game. I guess the argument would be that it could be good if this game had like more of a survival element to it, which, you know, it kind of does. But I've never really associated these games as being like hardcore survival crafting with needing to manage so many limited resources, because there's almost always plenty of healing available somewhere. You got potions and tons of plants and things you can loot, so again, I just don't like it. It's tedious and time consuming, and it's fiddly is the worst part of it. It's just fiddly. I distributed all the notices.
Rozniosłem wszystkie ogłoszenia.
Ogłoszenia? Jakie ogłoszenia? A, tak, nawet się nie spodziewałem, że uda ci się załatwić tę sprawę. Masz za fatygę.
Mana extract and extract of healing. When will the potion be ready?
Kiedy mikstura będzie gotowa?
Znowu o mało nie przeszkodziłeś mi w kluczowym momencie przygotowania wywaru. Masz szczęście, że eliksir dla twojego brata jest skończony. Jedyne, co nam zostało, to go wypróbować.
Yeah, why would I drink it?
Przecież to eliksir dla mojego brata. Czemu ja mam go pić?
Jeśli nie interesuje cię to, czy mikstura nie wywoła żadnych efektów ubocznych,
But how are we gonna know that it's gonna cure him? How do we know it's gonna cure blood fly poisoning if I am not intoxicated by the venom?
Dobra, dawaj to.
That seems kind of dumb.
no i co? Odczuwasz jakieś zmiany?
Zupełnie nic. Wygląda na to, że lekarstwo działa.
Być może objawy wystąpią dopiero za chwilę. Na pewno wszystko w porządku?
Tak, tylko jedno nie daje mi spokoju. Zawsze przebierasz się za ścierwojada, jak miewasz u siebie gości?
Ścierwojada? O bogowie!
Co tu się dzieje?
Fascynujące!
Chyba jednak coś jest nie...
Well, that was unexpected.
Co się stało?
Spokojnie, chłopcze. Wygląda na to, że dawka była za mocna. Będę musiał ją nieco osłabić przed kolejnymi eksperymentami.
Kolejnymi eksperymentami?
No tak. No oczywiście chodzi mi o usprawnienie odtrutki na jad rzecznego krwiopijcy. Gdyby przypadkiem więcej takich nieszczęśników jak wy na nie natrafiło.
How does he not already have this formula figured out? Like, how long has this guy been on this island? And how long have people been getting stung by river blood flies? Like, we're acting as if this is a brand new phenomenon. No one has ever been stung by a river blood fly and had to have an antidote prepared.
Jak długo byłem nieprzytomny?
Kilka godzin, może dzień. Dokładnie nie wiem, nie liczyłem.
Możesz dać mi już eliksir dla mojego brata?
Właśnie, gdzie ja go położyłem? Pozostała nam już tylko jedna rzecz do wyjaśnienia. Taki eliksir to nie jest tania sprawa.
Ile?
Zastanówmy się. Pozbyłeś się ścierwojadów, pomogłeś mi ze sprawdzeniem mikstury i rozniosłeś dla mnie ogłoszenia. Niech będzie 40 sztuk złota.
To twoja ostateczna oferta?
Zamierzasz negocjować cenę, gdy chodzi o życie twojego brata? To tylko kilka sztuk złota.
Oto twoje złoto.
Dobrze. A teraz daj mi spokój. Mam mnóstwo pracy.
Okay, quest log. After all the struggle, Bodavin handed me the remedy for Yorn. It's time to finally get back to Silbach. That'll probably be the last thing I do in this episode. This guy always catches me off guard and I feel slightly startled when he starts singing because I'm never expecting it. But I may even end right before I give him the antidote because I don't remember if this is going to be one of those things where you try to turn in a quest and then suddenly it turns into a 20-minute cutscene gameplay sequence of we have to go here now and do this thing, and like, I don't know if I give him the antidote if it's just gonna be like, okay, thanks, and then he goes to sleep and then you talk to him again the next day, or if something crazy is gonna happen. So is he upstairs sleeping in his room, or is he back at Kurt's? I think he's back at Kurt's still. Excuse me, he's at Kurt's! Oh, Kurt is this way. Who? What?
Co tu robią ci wszyscy ludzie?
Najlepiej będzie, jeśli porozmawiasz o tym ze swoim wujem.
What? Oh. Okay, I remember now. There's a mob outside. Yeah. And, Victor was supposed to be my warning, but for some reason, he tracked me down way over there instead of over here, so... Yeah, maybe I'll just save it here and deal with this at the top of the next one.